Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on Logic Before Authority. I want to make you aware of something, and a few of you that see this are going to think, what is he reading out of the Bible? Yes, I'm reading out of the Bible, and I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to explain to you what is happening, what is going to happen, and what these words mean, or at least some of them. Let's read a little bit. It says, "And the 7 angels which had the 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound." Okay? Sound. What is sound? What does it mean that they prepared to sound? And what is it saying? They're coming out with a trumpet. Other places in the Bible it speaks about it and calls it a key. An angel came down that had a key. What we're talking about here is truly sound. It's frequency. It's the way that our Father, the creator of all things, created things. It's all sound and frequency. God spoke everything into existence. It says the first angel sounded, meaning there was a frequency change. And there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth, and the third part of the trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. You know of any places on fire right now? Do you? Like Hawaii and Canada and Oregon and California and numerous places in the Middle East as well. It said, and the second angel sounded, meaning a key change, the frequency change, and as it were a great mountain burning with fire cast into the sea, and a third part of the sea became blood, and the third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and a third part of the ships were destroyed. Are we seeing ships that are in the sea that are just destroyed by fire, that are floating, that are like in Hawaii, for instance? This is not the full fulfillment of these prophecies. We are seeing just the beginning, but we are seeing the beginning, as well as the previous video I just posted with the fish literally jumping out of the water, and other bigger fish there too that are flopping around and having problems. I don't think it was a situation where larger fish were beaching smaller fish. It's not that. There's been a change. It's happening in different locations at different times, but there has been a key change, a frequency change. And the third angel sounded, meaning a key change, a frequency change. And there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon a third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. Are we going to see this in the coming days? I believe so. I believe we will see a star or something that will fall from the heavens. And I feel like we are less than 60 days away from that. September comes to mind. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood. And many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. And the fourth angel sounded, key change, frequency change. And the third part of the sea, or third part of the sun was smitten, and a third part of the moon, and a third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. That certainly will not be something that we'll be missing, will it? That's something that we would all see. Let's read that again. And the fourth angel sounded, a key change, a frequency change. And a third, meaning 33% of the sun was smitten, meaning darkened. And a third part of the moon, was darkened. We're talking about a partial eclipse, basically, is what we're talking about, it seems to me, in this situation. A partial eclipse. Do we have any of those coming up here real soon? We do, in fact. Matter of fact, this October we even have a full solar eclipse. And then next April, on the 8th of 2024, we have a full solar eclipse that will cross the country again for the second time since 2017. So as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. It's either talking the third part of the day, meaning a part of our day will be blackened, or we're talking about a partial solar eclipse there. But I do understand, I do know that the angel sounding, or an angel coming down with a key, is talking about frequency, is talking about sound. Most of us know that the entire east coast of the United States has been wobbling backwards and forth, all the way from Canada to Florida. We know that the whales are dying over and over. I showed that on my other channel just yesterday. And the fish are trying to get out of the water. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. We'll cover that in another video. I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to fear. I want you to be wise. I don't want you to be watching. I love you, and our Father in heaven loves you. This has been Daniel Alexander Cannon here on the Logic Before Authority channel. Please subscribe.